Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everyone. I'm ready to say Memorial Day. That's how crazy it's been. I don't know if I'm coming or going. You guys seen I've been on the cruise, yup. Well, I'm back in the saddle. As you can see, by the way, it's New York Dan here. I'm back in the command center here. That's right. It is a green screen, man. I'm back in the command center. No, there's no green screen here, but I got hit while I was with the coming back from the cruise. Yup, I got it. I got it. I'm trying to get rid of it. I don't know what the heck it is. It could possibly be COVID. Trying to get over it. Trying to get well here, guys. It was hitting me on toward the last day of the cruise. It's been coming and going. Big surprise. Whoever heard of someone getting sick on a cruise, right? Yeah, it's hit me. So I've just been kind of laying low. I don't know if I'm going to... Leslie also, I think she's under the weather as well. And so my Labor Day, I don't know. If I want barbecue, I might have to get BK, Burger King. They have a flame broiled burger that I can get. That's probably as close to barbecue as I could do this Labor Day weekend. Unfortunately, guys. Yeah, unless maybe I'll break and maybe I'll get my grill out later. We'll see what happens. But what I was doing today, I was just laying low and I was watching the screen. Took some notes here, guys. Sarasota tip. It's like a filler, a hot dog filler, right? When I'm not doing the when I'm not doing the cruising, we'll put some filler in. But no, the cruise, seriously, before we get to this Tim talk, the cruise it worked out fine. I had a great time on it. It was a little on the hot side, as you see in the videos. If you haven't seen them yet, check it out. And by the way, I wanted to tell everyone, there's a separate section on YouTube, on my channel. I think you have to click on my face icon, depending what device you're watching. And there's a section that will bring you to my full channel, like the different segments of it. Yeah, that's where all the stuff is, like the playlists and all that. There's a section called Shorts. If you check that, you'll see the quick clips. That's like the fun part where I film like the music going on the cruise and the cool stuff, like the performance and stuff. Yeah, those are the fun videos right there. Check them out if you haven't seen them yet. I know some of them, I think they're kind of like buried because some of them get a lot of views and then others get hardly any. It depends. It's like hit or miss. And the content, I don't know if it's a fair rap. Like some of the stuff that didn't get many views, I thought the performers were doing a good job. I thought it was really cool. I don't know. It's so weird how it works, the algorithm, how you have like what you think might be cool. If someone's doing like Beatles and you think they nailed it, other people might think, no, that's not a good performance or whatever. It's so weird how it works, you know? And then, yeah, you got a guy that lives in a travel trailer and he doesn't do anything. He's just hanging out there, yet that's what people want to talk about. Go figure, guys. Go figure. Old Sarasota. By the way, this is probably going to get like 10 views. I got this Vivitar. This is the underwater camera I got at Walmart for only $39, right? Check this thing out, high tech, right? It even has a screen. It takes a micro SD card, and I have great footage in here from my excursions on the cruise. The problem is getting it from here over to here. Yeah, I am going to break out my computer. I think that's the easiest way to do it. I have a micro SD reader thing to plug into my little laptop, my notebook computer. I'll check my emails too while I'm at it. I haven't had any time to even do email or to do anything. I got to check. Who knows how much spam's in there too. Yeah. But I'm curious how well this camera did. I think it might be, the footage might be a little shaky. If it's not, that's the deal. These cheap cameras work, but if you're moving it around, that's where it really messes up. If you have it on a tripod, you're fine. And you're filming like me talking right now. That I could use a cheap camera, but when you are moving around trying to film stuff, that's where it's tricky. We'll see how shaky it is. Maybe I can stabilize it with the computer. I'm curious how this did. 39 bucks at Walmart. It's called the Aqua Snap. I'm not getting paid for this, guys. This has nothing to do. I'm just showing you guys what I bought here. I'm not going to try to peddle junk on my channel. Sarasota. Yeah, I heard he's got a battery pack, a jumper pack coming now. And he even said it's like, he alluded that it was like a cheap or a low-grade item. He's got it coming to him for doing the travel. He's going to like try to peddle it. Yup. So let's see here. Let me check out what's going on here. Yeah, he was missing in action, MIA, the last several days, apparently. Last couple days, Sarasota. He took a day or so off, and who knows what was going on. Was Granny Warbucks back in town? We don't know. The Super Crusher had dew on it, so he's obviously staying in the trailer unless she gave him a ride over. We don't know. I don't think she's in the picture. I really don't. Yeah. By the way, guys, welcome aboard, new subscribers. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. Yeah, I see the numbers going up. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. A lot of people, I think they subscribed on when I do the cruise. People like seeing the cruise stuff. I'm going to have more cruise content for you. Don't worry, it's coming up. This is like the filler, like I was talking about. We talk about this guy. He lives in a travel trailer in Florida, Sarasota Tim. And when I go down to Florida, I have friends down there and I do trips down there. Yeah, so the last time I went down, I went to try to check out where Sarasota, kind of the sites where he films and his trailer is. Yeah, it was an adventure. So when I'm down in that area, it was something to do. That's why from time to time we do the commentary on here. So we'll see what happens to him. He lives a minimalist life on very little money and collects Social Security. And he's had side hustles like handing samples out at the grocery store, in case you don't know about this guy. And he's under the delusion today, in today's video, he finally came out with a new one today. He's under the delusion that his subscribers are going up. And he was saying the same thing, but I looked and it's still holding 67.7. It's holding. It's been that way all year. Yeah, it's not going up. It fell, I think in June, I noticed it was down like 67.6. That's like 100 subscribers different. It's just been hanging out in that level. It was 67.7 at the beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know what he's even talking about. And he thinks the 100,000 subscriber plaque is going to come in the mail for him. I don't think it's happening. It was a one-time wonder. He got picked up for Social Security videos, and it pumped him up. He got like 1 million views, and that's how he got his subscribers went way up just because of that. It's not about the videos he usually makes. That's the problem. The videos he usually makes don't garner, garner him any subscribers. Yeah. They really don't. Even when he did his Western trip, it pretty much was just, it didn't go anywhere. It was only that one-time wonder. It's a one-hit wonder, man. It's like a song. A rock group does a song, and it's a smash hit, and then they never do it again. They never are able to recreate that amazing sound or talent. Don't ask me why this happens, but yeah, that's what's going on. So we'll see. The latest thing that he's talking about, and this is all talk, he keeps talking about traveling, and he's trying to make it sound like it's going to happen right away. He's going to hook the truck up to the trailer, and he's going to go somewhere. He doesn't even know where he's going, he claims, but he says that he's going to rendezvous with Cowboy Tim. Cowboy Tim's willing to meet up with him. Now, for those that don't know, that's his alter ego. That's where he leaves Florida behind and he puts on a cowboy outfit. And he likes to pretend that he's a cowboy or a sheriff. Yup. It's all part of the act when he does his travel, right? So he was talking about the air pressure in his tires. He's getting them ready for the trip. He put more air pressure in on the truck. And he said that's why he's been getting bad gas mileage. The tires have to be at the full inflation to get the best MPG. Yeah, well, it's a trade-off. If you don't mind having a harsh ride, I keep the Benz tires pumped way up, and those are also very low profile. Yeah, that's how it's able to get like 35 miles per gallon on the highway. I have a Benz diesel, and it's a large car, W140 chassis. It's the biggest Benz they ever made. That chassis. It's like the one Princess Diana was in, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, if you keep the tires high pressure, you get much more efficiency. When you lower the pressure, it creates more resistance. The tires will get hot as they're rolling down the road. That's the thing. That's why when you tow, you got to make sure they're pumped up well, because with all that weight, that's how they have a blowout. They overheat, and then they're more likely something's going to go bad. They're going to deteriorate. So with that riveting spiel from Sarasota about the air pressure, and New York Dan, NYD as well, we're boring our viewers to death here. He's also, not to mention the Dexter axles and the Goodyear Endurance tires. You can't forget those. Yeah, he mentioned them again in today's video. And once he starts on his journey, you got the Sarasota Tim drinking game. Every time he says Dexter axles or Goodyear Endurance, you got to take a shot. And I guess since it's a cowboy game, a cowboy drinking game, you got to drink something like whiskey. What do you guys think is the appropriate alcohol to use for that drinking game? Leave in the comments. I'm thinking maybe Jack Daniel's Black. What do you think? See, I got it. I want to get rid of this stuff. I want to get back. I got to get out there. I got to do, it's Labor Day today, and I got to start doing labor. That's right, guys. I've been doing trading, and I'm just sitting around. I've been doing my vids. I've got to really do the real labor. I got to get motivated. Do some labor, man. It's Labor Day. Of course, have a barbecue first, maybe. And maybe a beer or something like that. What do you think? All right. So, yeah, he's got the damn trailer. He's getting hyped up about towing it again. I'm thinking what's going on is the lot rent is going to be coming due soon at his trailer park. And he's thinking maybe not even pay the last rent. Maybe just disappear right away. Just like, psh, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is he going to keep that special spot at that trailer park while he's traveling? I don't know. I think the rent goes up in September. That's the whole problem. He doesn't want to pay the premium rent when the weather's actually decent in Florida. I don't know, man. We'll see what he comes up with. And I hope it's not that damn... Don't tell me that he's going back to that freaking Bullhead City trip. The same trip he keeps doing to stay at the casino parking lot on the cheap. Don't tell me he's doing that again. Here's a hint, though. He said there's going to be a lot of Buc-ee's, Love's gas stations, and Cowboy Tim coming up. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. You think that's what he's up to again? This whole thing? He's like, oh, I don't... All right, guys. Yeah, my memory card filled up. I do this... I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. I'll merge this in. So, let's see what's going on here again. If I can remember where I left off. The trip. Oh, yeah, he's going... I think he might be doing that damn Western trip again. Can't he come up with something better than that? Another thing to show. I don't get this. I don't understand it. What is going on at those casinos? Is it the Vegas? It's infamous for prostitutes or escorts. Las Vegas, guys. And I'm sure those casinos where he stays, I'm sure they have that going on there too. Then there's that to consider. There's got to be some kind of reason why he goes to that one spot. Yeah, I know what's going on over there. I know what the deal is. He might not go for the casino, for the gaming, but there's other things going on in that area. There's something up with that. And he can stay at the casino on the cheap. Yeah, saves money off renting the lot for the trailer. So we'll see. Is he going to give up that famous spot that he's got now? And then maybe he'll find something that's cheaper when he gets done with the trip? I don't know what the deal is. I wouldn't put it past him, though. And there's probably cheaper areas that you could get a spot, too. Closer up by the panhandle of Florida, I imagine, or Georgia, there's probably RV parks that are even cheaper. Who knows? He might be in Atlanta or somewhere around there in Georgia. He'd be like, I'm coming at you from Atlanta/Sarasota. I don't know. So, yeah, he talked some ribs in today's video about cooking ribs. He might do that later. And he talked about how they used to boil the ribs first and some slime and stuff would float up. I don't know if I want to eat that. I kind of lost my appetite when he started describing how they do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Applebee's to get the ribs. What do you think of that? And what else was he talking about today? He had some green color in the water of his RV trailer. And he's added in some Clorox to try to get rid of this green. It's probably some kind of algae or something growing in his water system. Don't worry, folks. So he's using Sam's Club bottled water for the coffee, the McCaffey. He's not taking a chance at making it with the green water. Only the premium Sam's Club bottled water. It comes with plastic. They say that bottled water, that can have like plastic in it. So you can't win. Who knows what you're drinking? Any bottled water. So he's doing that. He's been buying that stuff. The Sam's Club. Oh, went on a rant about AI taking over. He said a lot of the videos that he keeps seeing, they're made by AI. They just have like a narration voice you don't even see, and they have like a colored subtitles going by. Yeah, it's pretty scary, guys. That was all part of his rant, and he had said he had defaulted on his credit card one time. He was talking about a bunch of stuff on that, strange political things in his rant. He was talking about this. Current news, it's too much to handle, all that. Well, you know what? I got to say, AI, I'm not too sure about this. I'm not too sure how things are going with computing in general and the way that it's kind of taken over, because it's less and less about humans or about your quality of life, and it's becoming more and more about making money with AI. And they even said it uses so much electricity that it's actually causing people's electric rates to go up. And it's polluting the environment, having to make all that electricity to run AI. Yeah, dare I say it. Dare I say it. Who knows? And meanwhile, I'm on a platform, right, that's pretty much doing all this stuff with the AI. I'll tell you one thing, though. In my opinion, the peak, people are going to disagree with me on this, but the peak of the computing era, when it was great to work in the computer world and do stuff in that field, you won't believe this, but I'm going to say it was around like 1970. I saw a video on YouTube about a computer system. I think it was made by NCR, National Cash Register. It's the big systems, the mainframes, they call them. It would take up a whole room. It had those big tape drives, and it only had one screen. You would input it with cards, computer punch cards. They would scan it in. Yeah, there's a whole video about this system and how it was great for like data processing, and it ran numbers, for companies would use these. That was the damn peak of the computing of computers, guys. That's when computers were actually benefiting humans. In my opinion, that was the peak. And if you worked in the computer field, you could get a great job doing stuff on those, running at one of those computer centers. You would make a lot of money. The stuff was manageable. There was a lot to it. You had to organize these tapes. You had to file them. You had to keep that whole computer center. It employed a lot of people, and that was back before things got crazy. Now it's getting to be like HAL on 2001 Space Odyssey. What do you think? The computers are taking over, and the next thing they're going to be like, well, sorry, Dave, I did not find the human race useful. It would make more sense that we get rid of it. You heard it here first. I don't know, guys. But yeah, so that's what was going on today. He did the rant about that. Let's see. I think, he was also bragging that the resale value, this was brightening Tim's day. He checked the Kelly Blue Book, the resale value of the Super Crusher and the trailer. Yeah, this is an investment, folks. It's holding somewhere around $50,000. He's like, this is the best damn trailer they make. There are only 9 available in the whole country for sale. And the combo, if I could sell it as a combo, the value would double. Because no one's thought of that. You take the truck, the white truck, it matches the color. And I put those decals on the tailgate. No one's thought of this yet. You pair that up with this famous trailer with the best floor plan you've ever seen in your life, and you put the two together, and suddenly, instead of individually, they'd only be worth 50 grand together. But when you mate them up, once you hook it up to that trailer with them Dexter axles, the value will double. It'll go up to $100,000. He knows about these assets. He knows they're important. It's the best value. The best thing you could do is invest in a trailer, a travel trailer, and a pickup truck. Those are good asset. That's a good investment choice there, son. So, yeah, he was bragging about that and his home theater seating. He has special seats in there, and they have a USB plug in the seat. You can't get that. You just can't get that, guys. Come on, a USB plug. You know how hard that is to get? You would have to buy a damn power adapter at 7-Eleven or Wawa. With that cord, you'd have to buy an extra long cord. That's going to set you back like $20. And you would have to plug that into a wall socket. You just can't get options like this anymore. It's built right into the seat, guys. It don't get any better than that. So, I think that's what's going on here. I think I got this covered here for Labor Day. Hope everyone's having a better one than NYD, New York Dan, who that better not turn into pneumonia, folks. I better watch my... I don't know what's going on. I'm going to take extra vitamins. I got to get rid of this. I got a lot to do, guys. And believe it or not, you're going to think I'm loco. I have another cruise coming up. And I got to be well before I go on that. Jeez Louise. So, I got to get busy. It's Labor Day. I got to do some labor. Yeah. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan, back from the high seas, safely back. Thank God. He didn't come back in a box. He came back. He's live. Came back live, baby. And hopefully nurse this thing out of here. Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, I hope everyone has a great one. Maybe I'll see you guys later. Hey, you know, if I get my computer out, I want to see how this worked, right? Maybe we'll do something like that later. All right. Hope everyone's good. Maybe I'll get some BK or put something on the grill today, the Barbie, right? All right, guys. This is your friend, New York Dan, over and out.